Hello guys, Tetroid88 back with another episode of Let's Play OpenTTD. Now if you remember last time, or at least if I remember last time correctly, we were working on a passenger line all the way through here, because I remember we did this gigantic valley, and we had just expanded into this city. So now I'm sort of thinking, because the end goal was to get down to here, so I'm sort of thinking we're going to take this guy here, and we're going to run him this way, and then we can shoot him across. Probably hit this city and then hit these two up. And how much did that train make in one run? I assume that the prices are pretty overinflated, but that is perfectly fine with me. Alright, now if we go ahead and speed it up, like no passengers there. Okay. So actually what I think I'm going to focus on first is probably the amount of passengers. Because if we look at a train station's construction, it covers some but not a lot. So we're going to add some road vehicles in here. Now the way I want to do this is probably bring a bridge across this way and then load them up on this side, because then we can pull in from this city too, and this city also. So what we'll do, we're going to bring that land down a little bit, build a bridge across here, then run you into there. Then we can add a couple of bus stations into here. They don't like us enough to let us do that. So now we're going to have to go ahead and add some trees in. And that just sort of usually makes them decently happy. And I try not to build trees in an area where I'm going to be running into, or I'm going to be running into what I'm constructing. So I did a little bit of that. But we should be okay. And they still do not want us to build anything here. They must really hate us. We could bribe the local authority for $12 million. That does not seem like a good idea in my opinion. So we're going to ignore them for now. Actually, I think I know what it is. It's probably this area here. I want to bring this town eventually and do it. But for right now, we're going to just make some trees across here. And hopefully, if we look at our city opinion, it might have gone up a little bit. So they will let us build stations now, so that helps us a lot. Alright, then we're going to run a station here. At least we're going to run across and into the city. So now we essentially have connected two cities. You could probably do that with three, but I think boat landing sounds like a better idea. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with passengers over here. Okay, we're not going to start with passengers over there. Do one there, and one here. And all we're going to have those do is we're going to have, which one's the faster one? Go with the Foster bus. Go here, go here. You're going to fully load, you're going to transfer and leave empty. So you're going to do that, and then you're going to follow suit with that area. And quick enough, we should be getting quite a few people in here. Actually, we're just going to set you up to transfer and leave empty. So you go. I'm going to turn you off fully load. You'll fully load pretty quick. Now if we speed it up, you're not going to collect anyone, are you? Up and up, you're going to slowly collect some people. They're okay with us. So these guys are next. And the way we can do that is actually via water canals, I believe. So we can add in a dock. No, we can't. Okay. I thought we could do that, but we can't apparently, so we'll have to ignore that. But for right now, at least you're letting us transfer passengers into there. Now, you guys... Can we build any stations in here? Nope. Nope, not even over there. Or here. Okay. That's fine. I'm going to leave that for now. We're not really going to worry about it. But the next goal is going to be getting over this way. So I think the best route to do that is probably going to be bring you your valley here. So bring it down, around, and then like through around the city, and then through here. And we can hop over and keep going that way. That seems like the best route. So that's what we're going to go with. And actually, we're just going to go ahead and do that here, instead of running track all the way around, because it's going to be a little bit shorter length. There we go. There we go. And I want to come across right, well, you go up a level. So I'm not quite sure. I probably want to put a station in like here. But if we do shift, it's about 100-meter difference there. Okay. Do a girder and a girder. Alright, there's that. Nope. Wrong button. And there we go. Now I do apologize to you guys. I have been busy the last couple of days. That's why you haven't seen any videos up. I've just had way too much schoolwork and work to deal with at the same time. So I do apologize for that. So the goal I think today would probably be a couple of videos out. I'm also going to try and start working on maybe another game that I could do. I've gotten a couple of recommendations, and I was debating doing something like Railroad Tycoon 3, but the only issue with that I see right now is that I'm currently doing Transport Tycoon, and they sort of seem to overlap each other quite a bit, at least in my opinion. So I'm not really going to do anything with that right now. Now what I want to do is equalize all that land out. Then we can add in a run-through station here. They won't let us now. That's the bad thing about these cities, is they aren't going to let us do a lot of stuff. So I'm about ready to just ignore a bunch of them and just keep running this track. So I think we'll do that for now. And not really worrying about expenses right now. There we go. Now it's going to start listing off profit, which I'm not super concerned about right this second. That's the wrong button. Nope. There we go. And then to get through to here, need about 2 wide. There we go. Alright, now we're going to sort of do this sort of step down kind of thing. So instead of having one big hill at once, we're just going to step it down slowly. And now we're sort of back to our original level that we were at. Now I believe I did also get recommendations too that I should eventually turn this into a cargo line if we run it into this area, so we can transport a couple things out. That might not be a bad idea, but I sort of want to focus on just having a passenger only line. And that's just sort of my preference with that. Alright, now what we're going to do, we're going to bulldoze all that, and we're going to actually equalize this all out. Now I'm not sure if they'll get mad at us for doing that. I hope they don't. But now we should be able to set up a decent size set of trains here. Okay, they'll let us go into there. And then you guys in here. I think they're a little mad at us. So we're going to make some trees since they don't have a lot. There we go. Alright, now I'm going to sort of focus on getting this station lined up first. 6 and 6, that should work. And I'm only going to run you about 4 before you join in. To make sure I don't mess up any of the signaling or anything, I'm going to go back and make sure all the signals are set up correctly. So we're going to start from over this way and make sure the signals are okay. Now at some point I'm probably going to want to bulldoze this just so we have some more territory to go through, but I don't really feel like it's quite necessary right this second. It is a little bit longer path for our trains to go, but I feel like it's going to be a little bit better in the long run. There's that and that. Now I normally don't like doing these large turns like this, but here it seems like one of the only things to do. Because otherwise I gotta run like straight over here, get a bunch of water out of the way, and then run all the way back with it. And that just does not seem efficient to me. I'll go ahead and put a signal there and there. Now we should be able to run this just straight on over. There we go. And it's still complaining about road vehicles not making enough money, but I don't feel like that's super important with the large network that we have. I feel like that's a little bit of a waste of time, at least on my end, to go through and try and change every single vehicle. Now, if I was playing this with someone else, or if this was like competitive, I'd be a lot more worried about it. But as you can tell, I'm not too concerned about it. There we go. Now we'll do entry here, to here, to here, out this way, down, and then I want the pathing signals. That was the wrong button. Take care of that guy. You're needed there. Get rid of you and you. Then we need you. Nope, not you. Need you here. That should work out. And these are actually reversed. because it should be, this should be the output as to where this is the input. But I'm not going to worry about it. I may worry about it a little bit more down here. But other than that, we should be okay. Now the main reason I want to get trains in here is because this just seems to have a larger transport potential. There we go. Yeah, the only bad part about this station is it seems to all run into one weird area at once. It's in the way. But it'll work out, hopefully. We're going to equalize that train out, just so we can bring in this station. And there's that. And what else? That should be the correct way to set it up, because it's the reverse of the other one. Or at least it seems to be. That'll work. Input. Then we'll do output here. Now I feel since there isn't a depot near this area, one thing that might be beneficial is throwing one in like here at some point. That, or we could put in like the depots on the end here. That would be the other option. But I think for now, we'll be okay. Alright, so there's those three altogether. Alright, now our depot. That should be the next thing we deal with. Why is the land sloped in the wrong direction? Is it because... Oh, okay, I see why. Alright, then we'll go down here with it. And it'll work. There we go there. And here we go here. Get rid of you. Sorry if I'm being a little quiet in this episode. I'm just trying to focus a little bit. Yep, so we do it right after the first entry, just so we have enough room. And then same here. And now, what we should be able to do nope, I only want 2 of those. And I want some passenger cars. That cost quite a bit. I'm going to have you go from here to here. And then I'll have another one do that. And the reason I'm sort of setting up 2 different types of trains is because then I can sort of distinct these are passenger trains and then these are regular trains. Go to here. I'm going to have you go out to here. And then I'm going to do one more between between this station and this station. And there's that. There's that. And go. Now you are stocking up passengers. You are not, but you are. Okay. Now since we have 4 trains set up, I'm a lot happier with how we have things set up. Alright, so that's a perfectly good train. And how much do you make in a run? That's just my question. 190. That's not bad considering you're only running to here. Now I want to change this station up a little bit because I want to make it larger. So what we're going to do, and we're actually going to save it for next episode, is we're going to get rid of this, level some land, and then throw another station down. And I think they should like me enough to let me do that. Yep, they should. But as always, thank you guys for watching. If you do have any ideas, any questions, comments, anything at all, leave those in the comments below. I always say thank you for you guys watching. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you guys. Please go ahead and like and subscribe if you do like the videos, and I will see you guys next time.